Ladies and gentlemen, while we're all still standing, we are going to... Excuse me. Thank you very much. Excuse me. National anthem first to be sung.
With love and strength and faith, the labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity.
Ladies and gentlemen, a rendition of the Imo anthem.
Imo, my state, great state, my state, land of wisdom, peace and unity. Oh Lord, my God, we cannot do without you. To lead us, rule of law in our time, rule of law, this is our prayer. Corruption must stop in our time, corruption must stop. This is our education must be free in our time. Education must be free. This is our prayer. Imo must be better in our time. Imo must be better. This is our prayer. Imo must be better in our time. Imo must be better. This is our prayer.
What a beautiful rendition that is, the Imo anthem. Please put your hands together for that wonderful, wonderful performance. I bid you welcome. I'm not going to utter another word until we've committed this event to the hands of the Almighty. I'm going to start. We have 2 sections of prayer to do in a jiffy. So I have the pleasure of calling on the Christian Association of Nigeria chairman, Imo chapter, to do the Christian version. So ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Apostle Godson I. Ibeji. And while he's coming up, we are going to politely ask Sheikh Ibrahim Saleh to be on standby. Thank you, sir.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. O Lord, our God, how excellent is your name in all the earth. For thou hast placed man a little below the angels, and you've given him power and dominion over all works of your hands. Our children, the Roaches Foundation children, have called us together today to celebrate with them a man of vision, a man who has given them a sense of living and a sense of believing. And I hear a voice that is still and resolute saying, the praise should only go to God, for it is only God that has done it. You are the Lord. That is your name. You will never share your glory with any man. You will never share your glory with anybody. Almighty God, that is your name. We thank you for Imo State, wherein you have placed us. We thank you for the type of governor you've given to us. We thank you for all our guests, especially those we may not have been able to have the opportunity to see, even in the rest of our lives, gathered together in one place for one purpose. We say, Almighty God, accept our thanks in the mighty name of Jesus. We thank you for this function. We thank you for all you've been doing for us. We hand over this occasion to you and ask you to take absolute control. You've given us a show of good weather. You've given us a show of safe arrivals. No bad thoughts of the evil one has taken place or been manifested. We therefore believe, O Lord, that you will see us to the end. This we believe. See us through. And at the end of all, may your name only be glorified in Jesus' mighty name. A louder amen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. At this juncture, I would like to call on on Sheikh Ibrahim Saleh, the representative of the Muslim community in Imo State.
صلوا على نبي الكريم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك لنا فيما علم. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. O Allah, guide the crowd whom in your infinite mercy you have bring together. Because you are almighty, no one's protect if not you. Guide the whole lives of your servants you've gathered here. You are almighty Allah. You are all hearing. You've heard our yearnings. You've heard our words. Guide those from every nook and corner that come to grace this wonderful occasion. Guide the beautiful colors of your servants you've gathered here. We are all here, O Allah, for one common purpose, for the sake of knowledge, It's only in search of knowledge that you find a well-organized manner like this. We will not forget to pray for the founder of the organization, His Excellency. Success is your story, Your Excellency. May the Lord see you through in your life. It is written, your name, success. We pray Allah in His infinite mercy will keep crowning your efforts with success. May He grease your elbows so you could keep reaching out to the life of the needy. Allahumma aqsim lana min khashyatik ma tuhulu bihi bainana wa baina ma'asiyatik wa min ta'atika ma tuballighuna bihi jannatik wa min al-yaqini ma tuhawwin bihi alayna masa'ib ad-dunya wa mat'ina Allahumma bi asma'ina wa absarina wa quwwatina ma ahyaytana waj'alhu al-waritha minna waj'al tha'lana ala man zalamana وانصرنا على من آدانا وانصرنا على من آدانا وانصرنا على من آدانا ولا تجعل الدنيا أكبر همنا ولا مبلغ علمنا ولا تسلط علينا من لا يرحمنا ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين الحمد لله رب العالمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated.
I used to think that I could not go on, and life is nothing but an awful song. I'm leaning on the everlasting love. Now I know the meaning of true love. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open doors. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Oh, see, I was on the verge of breaking it down. Sometimes the silence can seem so loud. There are miracles in this life I must achieve. But first it has to start inside of me. Oh, if I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open doors. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Oh, 'cause if I can see it, then I can do it. if I just believe it, there's nothing to wait. I believe I can. I believe I can. I think about it every. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. I see me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly. Oh, 'cause I believe in me.
Onye gaburu muna, onye gaburu anyị dadi, ezi nwoke Chimereze site n'afọ nne ya pụta, so ya gaburu muna. Daddy Rochas Chimereze site n'afọ nne ya pụta, so ya gaburu anyị na onye gaburu muna, onye gaburu anyị dadi, ezi nwoke Chimereze site n'afọ nne ya pụta, so ya gaburu anyị na Daddy Rochas Chimereze site n'afọ nne ya pụta, so ya gaburu anyị na onye gaburu anyị. Amaghị m onye ọ bụ Daddy Rochas Chimereze site n'afọ nne ya pụta, so ya gaburu anyị na Daddy Rochas Chimereze site n'afọ nne ya pụta, so gị gaburu m na onye gaburu anyị na onye gaburu m dadi, ezi nwoke Chimereze site n'afọ nne ya pụta, so ya gaburu anyị na Daddy Rochas Chimereze site n'afọ nne ya pụta, so ya gaburu anyị na
night and the spirit of life calling my melody, and and a voice like the fear of a child answers. Why am I wait, there's no mountain too great. Hear these words and have faith. Have faith. He lives in me. He lives in you. He watches over everything you see. Into the waters, into the truth, in your reflections. Oh, He lives in me. Dream, and the voice in the wind whispers. Why am I melody? Wait, there's no mountain too great. Hear these words and have faith. Have faith. He lives in me. He lives in you. He watches over everything you see. Into the waters, into the truth, in your reflections. Oh, He lives in me. Hey, Mama Melayo, hey, He lives in you. He lives in me. He watches over everything you see. Into the waters, into the truth, in your reflections. Oh, He lives in me. He lives in me. Yeah, He lives in you. He watches over everything you see. Into the waters, into the truth, in your reflections. He lives in me. Dream, and the voice in the wind whispers. Why am I melody? Wait, there's no mountain too great. Just hear these words and have faith. He lives in me. Ooh, He lives in you. He watches over everything you see. Into the waters, into the truth, in your reflections. He lives in me.
She performed so extraordinary, she took the mic away also. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you some facts before I ask you to applaud those people now. All the songs you heard rendered by, that was a pioneer student of Rochas. And the other girl that came here and sang. My goodness. And I found out another fact here. Apparently, it seems like all students of Rochas College, they know how to sing. Please put your hands together for yourselves. My God. Where are you children from? Wonderful talents, all of you. God bless you. All right. Let's get this occasion started. We are going to go very, very fast. Very fast, because we have to present all of you today. It is a wonderful day. The graduation, it's the combined graduation of the Roaches Foundation colleges, and you are all here to witness an epoch-making event. It is time for the world to see what has been going on under the radar for so many years. We reveal to the world that a movement is happening in Imo, burgeoning into Nigeria and escaping into the world. Please put your hands together for Roaches Foundation. Allow me to introduce a couple of people. We can't introduce everybody. If we do, time will be far spent. So please allow me gracefully to introduce someone who is an august visitor, not because of his relationship to Nigeria, but also to this foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the privilege of having in our midst the President of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. Ladies and gentlemen, please let me turn our spotlight to someone who's dear to our hearts. He happens to be the chairman, Roaches Foundation Colleges of Africa. He is a former commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Father of the day, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. The reason you are hearing that applause, he is the father of the day. And when the children spot their father, they get excited. You're welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to proceed by announcing somebody who is a father. 16 years ago, he brought out this resolve that all children in Africa should be exposed to free and qualitative education. 16 years ago. The culmination of that dream, what we're visualizing here, according to him, is only a start of what he sees. He wants to grip the whole world with his wonderful vision. Ladies and gentlemen, I know what's going to happen to the architecture of this building when I announce him, so get ready. Please. The founder and president of the Roaches Foundation, Owele Rochas Anayo. Okorocha. Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, all right. Now, okay. I have to do this. I have to use my discretion now to announce. Before it used to be behind a successful man is a woman. Then the announce saying is beside a successful man is a woman. But the way this wonderful Amazon is going, they'll soon say in front of every successful woman is this wonderful woman. She is the vice president of the Roaches Foundation, the first lady of Imo State, wife of the president and founder, Norma Nkechi Rochas Okorocha. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to go very fast. We have a long day. I want to make it as fast as possible because we don't want to keep our dignitaries waiting. We don't want to keep you, the star of the event, waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, because of time, I'm going to just rush through this, all right? The states are represented here. The chief helmsmen of the states I'm going to mention are here. I'm going to mention them collectively. Okay. All right. Thank you. I am going to... Oh God, this handwriting is... I'll try. I want to go very fast. Please, just pardon me. I don't want to be the one to break protocols, but I have to just, do it flexibly. Ladies and gentlemen, I have represented here. After I list them, I want you to give them a thunderous ovation after, okay? I have the governors of Abia, Oyo, Niger, Kebbi, and my state, Akwa Ibom State. A round of applause for their excellencies. I have... Ladies and gentlemen, I understand that the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the President of Nigeria, is represented by the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Please put your hands together. It has to be loud. He's representing the President. Thank you. And the First Lady is represented by Pauline Teller. Please put your hands together for... Sorry. Thank you, Ma. Thank you. Deputy governors are also here, so I'm going to list them and we're going to accord them the respect. Deputy Governor from Imo State, Borno State, Kano State, Benue State, Katsina State, Sokoto State, and Ebonyi State. You're all welcome, Your Excellencies. Put your hands together for them. Thank you. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to observe the presence of an elder statesman, an icon, a renowned figure in the polity that is Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, former Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Put your hands together for Dr. Alex Ekweme. All right. Your Excellencies, I thank you for understanding. I have to go very fast so that I don't waste your time. All right. Let's proceed to the Secretary of the Rochas Foundation. A round of applause for Chief Nyerere Anyem. Please, put your hands together for... I have the... Ladies and gentlemen, it's so wonderful that when in a galaxy of stars, it's very difficult to see which constellation you would pick because when they are together, they just shine brightly. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to former Vice President. A round of applause for Commodore Ebitu Ukiwe. Please put your hands together for him. Wonderful. Thank you. All right, I have to move fast because the president is already looking at me and said, this is not what we planned, so I have to go very fast. I'm sorry about that. All right, so the principals, I have the principals of the Roaches Foundation colleges here present. There are 5, please. From Owerri, I have David Egemono. Please put your hands for David. Okay. All right, you people are clapping by college, eh? Okay, nice. All right, let's hear how loud Ibadan will be. Ibadan, Mr. Alamu Timothy. Okay. The way they are cheering the Ibadan principal is just like they won African Cup of Nations. Eh? Let me see. Okay. Oh, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to introduce somebody who is a renowned businessman, very successful in business, and he's a political icon. Please put your hands together for Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwo. That name rings a bell. All right. Representing... I have to tone down this representation. I have to tone down the introductions, please. I have to go proceed. All right, let's hear from Ayodele Ifeoluwa, principal of JOS. Okay. Wow, okay. All right. What about Kanu? Malam Yakubu Haruna. Ogboko, Mrs. Naji Ifoma Bernice. Okay, that's right. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw children with flags here. Let me tell you about the 55-5-55 initiative. In an effort to make education available to all children of the world. To celebrate his 55th birthday, the president and founder of the Roaches Foundation decided to give 5, listen to me before you applaud, 5 scholarships to each of the 55 countries in Africa. That is to celebrate his 55th birthday. Please put your hands. So we are taking it to Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been urged to start, okay? I have to stop the introductions right here. Let's proceed into it. I want to call to give the first, and he's going to do that in a very short duration, the principal of Ibadan, Roaches Foundation College. Please put your hands together for Mr. Alamu Timothy.
Your Excellency, the representative of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellency, the Father of the Day, our Baba, our own Baba, President Olusegun, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, Your Excellency, the President of the great country, the good friend of Nigeria, the President of Ghana, you're welcome, sir. Your Excellency, the governors represented here, Your Excellency, the representatives of honorables, Your Excellency, the other presidents of Africa represented here, Your Excellency, the representative of Lezen, representative of Nigeria. Because of my time, I want to quickly go on the protocol and end this way, that Your Excellency, our daddy, the founder and president of Roaches Foundation Incorporated, Owele Roaches Okorocha, Your Excellency, our mommy, we are grateful today. Ladies and gentlemen, when the gate of a school is closed, one automatically opens the gate of the prison. Without mincing words, sound and qualitative education is the bedrock of development all over the world. This depicts that for any meaningful development to be achieved at any level and in any ramifications, sound education has a pivotal role to play. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, sufficient resources should be allocated and effectively used towards the provision of sound and qualitative education in Africa. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate truth prevailing over lies. We are gathered here to celebrate strength prevailing over weakness, love over hatred, life over death, peace over war, and wealth over poverty. Most importantly, knowledge prevailing over ignorance. Roaches Foundation College, for over 16 years of its existence, has graduated about 4,500 students who are flying high in the world all over. We celebrate Roaches Foundation College for producing world-class students who are today engineers, lawyers, doctors, directors of various establishments, captains of industries, among others. The likes of Ajibade Tumishe in the United States of America, Shola Akiade in the United Arab Emirates, and a host of others. Graduating today, ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, are over 2,000 young and promising boys and girls who have been well groomed in learning and character and are ready to affect their generations massively and positively. These greater tomorrows are all from the 5 Roaches Foundation colleges in Ibadan, Jos, Kano, Oboko, and Owerri. At this juncture, Your Excellencies, I celebrate our daddy and founder, the president of Roaches Foundation, a man of God, a man with a large heart, and the one who saw tomorrow from yesterday. I salute the Grand Commander of free and qualitative education in Nigeria, in particular, and in Africa in general. His Excellency, Owele Rochas Okorocha, OON. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, no house has ever stood without a solid foundation. It is a must that I must salute the pillar and the rock behind this mighty calling. Our mommy, our own Ineoma, the mother of Roaches Foundation Colleges, our Excellency, Ikechi Rochas Okorocha. Mommy, we appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellency, we want to thank Owele Rochas Okorocha for this wonderful opportunity given to us. We pray that God will bless you and increase you. Your Excellency, I would like us to all appreciate the timely project of Owele, which has been tagged Project 55555, an initiative to gather 5 indigent African children from each of the 55 African countries to be empowered through a well-structured, solid, and totally free comprehensive education, which is being inaugurated as it clocks 55. The Roaches Foundation College of Africa is a well-embraced project for all of us. I may also acknowledge the expansion of Roaches Foundation colleges in Africa with the establishment of 5 new colleges in Bauchi State, in Enugu, in Sokoto, in Yola, and in Zaria, with the relocation of the Ibadan College to its mighty permanent site. These, indeed, are great stride. May God bless you, Daddy Rochas. May God bless you, Mommy Rochas. To all Yoruba-speaking person listening to me, when I say this, you know what to say. Daddy, don't be afraid. I'm praying for you. Abudin Toloku. Abudin Tolosa. Okay. Baile yefo. Owele o ni jabo. Owele o ni shesi. Honorama la peregede. Finally, Your Excellency, I want to say, Your Excellency in the future as well, may we all acknowledge and appreciate the enormous sacrifices and supports made right from the inception of Roaches Foundation. Till present day, the sacrifice is still being made by these wonderful people. They are the biological children of our daddy and mommy. They have made a lot of sacrifice in supporting this vision. At this juncture, it is important we acknowledge them for their love and support for this project. I want to thank Olama, Uju, Ahams, UC, and others. We appreciate the sacrifice you've made. God bless you. To the graduating students, please consider this as you go. Believe in yourselves. Ensure you locate your passion in life. Always be grateful. Affect your world positively, regardless of your age, your gender, faith, and background. Appreciate the fact that you are all product of giving. You must give back your time, your money, your intellect, and so on, for the betterment of humanity at large, and you will become exactly like your daddy. Congratulations once more, and I wish you all the best in life. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Well said. Ladies and gentlemen, I have you know that more than 3,000 students of the Roaches Foundation colleges are graduating here today. All right, it's time for us to find out how far this wonderful initiative has gone. It is nice to be told, but it's better to be visualized. So, ladies and gentlemen, I politely ask you to rivet your eyes on the screen.
My name is Sohanye Miracle Olebube, and I'm a student of Rochas Foundation College, Owerri.
My name is Mariam Hassan from Nasarawa Local Government Area of Kano State.
My name is Muhammad Ibrahim. I come from Nindu Local Government Area of Jigawa State.
My name is Laura Enela. I'm 11 years old. I'm in JS 2D. I'm from Kwara State.
My name is Ibe Christiana from JS 3C. I am from Imo State.
I'm an orphan. My father died in the year 2006. Later in 2009, my mommy also died.
I am an orphan in a family of 3. I am the only son and the youngest among them.
I have a sister and a mother, but I have no father.
I lost my father when I was 5 years old.
I lost my parents in the year 2007.
The time I came into this world, I don't know who my father is.
When my father died, I was 7 years. He said he's having a headache.
My daddy had a motorcycle accident. After that, we carried him to hospital, and my mom just gave birth to twins that day.
My dad fell sick suddenly. He told me I was 2 years when my dad died.
At the age of 8, I lost my father in a motor accident.
When my father died, life was so difficult for my mommy because she was not doing anything.
All our family means of survival was from my dad because my mom was a housewife. She wasn't doing anything.
When my father died, all hope was lost. We are 9 in our family, and I am the 7th child. It's only my mom that do everything. So when he died, my mom decided to take me to Ibadan in Aleshinoye.
That's the reason we are forced by ourselves to go to timber shade. So we have been doing this for complete 5 years. This is how we feed.
The school helped me a lot, so I thank him. I'm so grateful, and I pray that God will bless him and give him long life for giving hope to children like us.
I never imagined myself getting this kind of education. And for you to be in Imo State and be in the governor's school and be going to school and acquiring good knowledge, that one is perfect.
Before at home, we used to eat once in a day. But when I started schooling at Roaches Foundation College, Kano, we used to eat 3 times a day. When they gave me food in the school, I ate the food and took the remaining one home and gave it to my sister and my brothers. They were even waiting for me to see what I'm going to bring for them if I had not come back early from school.
My hope was restored by the foundation. I now have a father in the person of Daddy Rochas. I am no longer worried for my future. It's bright, regardless of my family background.
The first thing I discovered about the school was there was discipline and there was sound teaching, which up to now I'm still experiencing it. During break time, we eat lunch, free food, everything free. That's one advantage that our school have more than other schools.
He pays my school fees, my school uniform, everything is free. So I would like to do something like that for those people that don't have.
At the end of the day, I was admitted to this marvelous school, this wonderful school, this school that gives hope to hopeless children.
And I enjoy the teachers teaching, enjoy the free food, the free clothes, the free everything. I enjoy everything.
What my mother cannot do for me, that Rochas has done it for me. She has given me free education, free sandal, free uniform, free food and stationaries.
He discovered me when I was very little. I was 11 years. He didn't just train me in the school. He made me know I can sing. It's one man I know that his name will never cease ringing, even in time to come. Because I have told this my son about him. And my second son is still little, and I will still tell him about him. And in years to come, my children will tell their own children about him. And so will other of us, many of us outside the world, will still tell their children about him. Daddy, your name will remain, even when you fall.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to hear from the president and founder of the Roaches Foundation. So, or you are doing it already. Put your hands together for the founder and president of the Roaches Foundation, Owele Rochas Anayo Okorocha.
Thank you very much. Please be seated, my children. To God be the glory for an opportunity to be a pipe of blessing unto generations. Your Excellency, Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of this nation, here well represented by my brother, the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs. Honorable Minister, you are most welcome. The first, Mr. President, my President, His Excellency, the President of Ghana, I lack words to express my feelings on the honor done me this day and to these thousands of children. Your visit to Imo State is not describable in our checkered history. As busy as your office will be, commanding the affairs of the great nation of Ghana, you still squeeze out time out of your busy schedule to grace this occasion because you had the voice of the poor. Mr. President, the great President of Ghana, God bless you and you're most welcome. The First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, my First Lady, here ably represented by the former Deputy Governor of Plateau State, former Minister, Dem Pauline Tallinn. My sister, thank you. Mr. President, once a president, always presiding. The more you look, the less you understand. Our father, the founder and president of Obasanjo Institute of Political Education, for which I am still a student without graduating. Your Excellency, for accepting to be the chairman of the Roaches Foundation College of Africa, again, because you had the voice of the poor, and today I know how busy you are. You made out time to come in person and sit impatiently to listen to these children. My God will bless you. Thank you, sir. My leader and our elder statesman, the former Vice President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, a man that speaks less, a man that has preached the unity of this country from different dimensions. Our father, Vice President, Barrister, Dr. Alex Ekweme, God bless you. Your Excellencies, my brothers, Governor, the chairman of the South-South-Southeast Governors Forum and Governor of Akwa Ibom, my brother, thank you for coming. Your Excellency, the Governor of Kebbi, the commander of the Rice Food Forces of Nigeria. Governor Kebbi, thank you. Your Excellency, my Chief of General Staff of the Governors Forum, APC Governors Forum, and Governor of Niger, my Chief of General Staff, can you stand up and take a bow? You're most welcome. The youngest, one of the youngest of the governors. Your Excellency, the Governor of Oyo, Your Excellencies, the Deputy Governors here present, Deputy Governor of Benue, Katsina, Sokoto, Adamawa, and Deputy Governor of Borno, and many of you too numerous to mention. Our party chairman, hereby represented by the Deputy National Chairman of our great party. My leader in the state, a man of timber and caliber, Chief Dr. Emmanuel Iwanyanwu Ahejagamba. Your Royal Highness Ezimo, Your Royal Highness Emir of Damaturu, Your Royal Highness Emir of Lafia, and all other Royal Highnesses here, too must mention. The great principals of Roaches Foundation colleges nationwide. Let me, at this point, recognize my Secretary of Government, Chief of Staff, and all of you here seated. But you might notice that I decided not to have mentioned my lovely wife in whom I'm well placed. My wife. And my Deputy Governor, Prince Ezakonobi Madam MFR, Dr. Nyerere Anyim, Ambassador Nonye Rajis Opera, Pastor Bumi Babs, Pastor Asimota, Comrade Uche Nwosu. This is the team that were with me at the beginning of the Roaches Foundation nationwide. To you all, I want to thank you and God bless you. And to my children, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, if I do go by protocols, I will not stop. But let me recognize my service chiefs, the brigade commander, the naval commander, the Air Force commander, the police commissioner, director SSS, and the director of civil defense. You have all been wonderful in ensuring security in this land. Members of our National Working Committee of our great parties, please permit me if I no longer remember. But rather this evening, I'm full of emotions, and I'm hardly a man who is emotional on issues of this nature. But the question I ask myself, who am I that has pleased God to use me as a pipe of blessing to touch lives in many areas, and especially the downtrodden in the society? I've not found an answer, and if you ask me what am I doing, I might not find a good answer for it. But all I can say is to God be the glory. And to you, my children, you are the very reason why all these area of dignitaries have gathered. We shall not be found wanting. To whom much is given, much is expected. If you recall, in the last stanza of our anthem, which I may request all of you to sing, and I hope you have not forgotten, which says, so may we reach out up to the hopeless care and concern. So may we reach out, give hope to the hopeless care and concern to the need. That's the contract I have with you. And that contract, I have fulfilled my own part. You now will have to fulfill your own part. The world awaits you, and nations await you. You must never fail. That's the contract with which I have signed with you. You may recall our golden rule. And our golden rule says, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's no alternative to hard work. And you must ensure that you work hard. But I'm pleased to announce to you, Mr. President, my president, Ghana president, that out of these children, good news have started emerging. Amongst them here are medical doctors. Some of them are already police officers. Most of them are engineers. And there's no local government in the Federal Republic of Nigeria you will not fund a Rochas Foundation product. And there's no state. What I want to appeal to my governors and my colleagues who are here, and to the presidency, Mr. President, is that please, wherever you find these children, they have no one who will speak for them. 75% of them have no parents, and 20% of them only have mothers, with only 5% from the poorest of the poor. They have no one to speak for them. Even as some of them will come out with flying colors and first class, they have no one to speak for them for job placement. I want to appeal to all the dignitaries here to please do me a favor. Wherever you find Rochas Foundation children, please support them to have a job of their choice. I do know we have students from Akwa Ibom, we have Niger, we have Kebbi, we have many states in the Federation. Those of you from Akwa Ibom and Kebbi and Niger, Oyo, Abia, and some of the governors who are still on their way coming, let me congratulate you that my brother governors will take care of you whenever you are. With this, I want to salute all of you and pray that as you graduate, you keep this flag flying. I will not live forever, and I don't intend to live forever. Today, I'm 55 years old. Many people have wished me another 55 years on earth. That I have also rejected, that I don't want to live for the next 55 years. What means that this life that we all have will one day come to an end. But even when that happens, my children, you must keep this candle on. God bless you.
Please be seated. Your Excellency, my brother and friend, the President of Republic of Ghana, President Nana Akufo-Addo, Your Excellency, the former Vice President of our country, Dr. Alex Ekweme, Mrs. Rochas Okorocha, the mother of these children, and the better half, and I emphasize the better half of Governor Rochas Okorocha. And my dear brother, Rochas Okorocha Ewele. As you may all know or may not know, Rochas Okorocha was one of the advisors I had when I was president of this great country. I don't know why you are clapping, because all the bad things that happened to this country under my presidency was advised by Rochas Okorocha. And all the good things that happened were all his advice, pieces of advice that I refused to listen to. But on a serious note, this young man at 55 has never stopped surprising me. He is a man of vision, of ideas. He's a thinking man. And when he explained to me his ideas about education, what he had done, because he was quietly doing things that I did not even know, I dove my heart for him. And Rochas, I dove my heart for him. Let me say this. The beginning of development for any country is education. And to the extent that we take education seriously, that is the extent that we take development seriously. But Rochas is not just dealing with education. Is dealing and has vision for education in general, but education for the underprivileged in particular. Which means that if the poor and the underprivileged will rise over their poverty, will rise above their disadvantaged position, it is only through education. And what I have seen today, I have no regret at all to accept. When he said to me to ask me to be chairman, I had no regret that I accept wholeheartedly to be part of this wonderful program and wonderful development agenda for our country and for our continent. let me say to you who have had opportunity to be educated under Roaches Foundation education program through the Roaches Foundation colleges, that you are lucky. You have had a good beginning. You have had a good foundation. Because to achieve success in life, a reasonably good beginning makes it reasonably assured. And that's what you have got here. Those of you who will be graduating today, I want to congratulate you. Take it from me that this is the first step. And if what you have imbibed here, you continue to build on it, the sky is the limit of how high you can rise in life. And don't never be discouraged. Some people may say to you, yes, we have had education, we haven't got job. We have had education, we haven't had employment. One of the things that you have to bear in mind is education. Your education should make you not a job seeker, but a job creator. I will say that again. Your education should not continue to make you a job seeker. It should make you a job creator. And the opportunities in this country are tremendous. The only thing is that some of us just don't think of them, and even when opportunities are there, we don't see them. And whatever you don't see, how can you take advantage of it? Opportunities are tremendous. The one that made tremendous impact on me was a young man. He knew that around Lagos and the Southwest generally, we love our weekend ceremonies, when we will close roads, either for burial or for naming ceremony or for marriages. So he realized that some of those who will be attending those ceremonies will have to answer the call of nature. So what did he do? He started providing mobile latrines. And his advertisement is shit business is a serious business. Within a space of time, he was employing 25 people. Unfortunately, he died very early. And his business has expanded to employ over 50 people before he died. And the business had only been in existence for less than 10 years. Opportunity. I take that because it's pedestrian. It's not glamorous. Your education should be not for job seeking, but for job creation. Your education should be making the life of others and your own life better than you have found it. Your education should be to make your country a better place when you depart from it than when you came into it. Your education should be to make Africa a continent that will be what God has created it to be. Land flowing with milk and honey. And nobody will do it for us. We have to do it for ourselves. And you are the one who will do it today and tomorrow. You think of this. By the year 2050, that's what the United Nations has told us, the population of Africa will have gone beyond 2 billion. 2 billion people. 80% of them will be living in cities. You imagine the opportunities that will give to you. But of course, if you are not prepared for it, you will not be able to take advantage of those opportunities. Opportunities in providing food and nutrition, opportunities in providing shelter and accommodation, opportunities for providing education, healthcare delivery, opportunity for providing employment and jobs for 2 billion people in less than 35 years from now. What I'm saying is that where some people in a crisis see danger, others see opportunities. And if those who see opportunities make advantage and take advantage of the crisis, those who see danger and become pessimistic, of course, they never contribute anything positive and progressive. My dear children, brothers and sisters, people like me are getting to our departure lounge, but we haven't taken the boarding pass yet. You are just starting, you haven't even known where you are going, let alone buying a ticket. But whatever you can learn from positively from what my generation have done, and what you can learn from what we have not been able to do well, will stand you in good stead. So, your education, and that's one of the things that I like about the setup that I have seen, which Rochas Okorocha is spreading. Learn from the past, so that the past will enlighten your present and will inspire our future. Once again, congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the Minister of Interior Affairs is the Commissioner of Police, Imo State. A round of applause for Chris Oke Ezike, please. Put your hands together. Can it be louder than that, please? Thank you. All right. We also have legislators here present, too numerous to mention. Please put your hands together for them too. Thank you. This is the time we've all been waiting for. We're going to hear from our special guest of honor briefly, then we'll go straight to the graduation. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like, with all the honor I could muster, he is a president. He is a visiting president, and we have to accord him that respect one more time. Let's reprise that round of applause as we hear from the guest of honor, special, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. He is the President of Ghana.
His Excellency Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Dr. Alex Ekwemi, former Vice President of the Republic, my host and the founder of the Roaches Foundation, Owele Rochas Okorocha, Governor of Imo State, and his lovely wife, Federal Minister for Foreign Affairs, distinguished ladies and gentlemen and students. I'm very pleased to be here in Owerri, the capital of the Eastern Heartland of the mighty Federal Republic of Nigeria, Imo State, and to join you in celebrating the 55th birthday of the governor of this beautiful state, Owele Rochas Anoya Okorocha. Governor, on this auspicious occasion, and on behalf of the government and people of Ghana, I wish you a happy birthday. And God's continued and abundant blessings now, and God willing, in the many years ahead of you. One of the many reasons for my association with Governor Okorocha is because of what is taking place here this afternoon. We are both passionate about education and share a common vision of making education accessible to every child in Ghana, Nigeria, and on the African continent, irrespective of the circumstances of birth. It is for this reason that I applaud the governor's initiative of adopting 22,000 less privileged children through the Rochas Foundation and giving them access to quality education. In doing so, the governor, I am confident, is fulfilling the words of Holy Scripture in the Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 25, verse 40, which reads, and I quote, "And the king will answer and say to them, assuredly, I say to you, inasmuch as you did it to one of them, of the least of these, my brethren, you did it to me," unquote. I'm inspired and honored to be here because I know I'm looking into the eyes of Africa's future. You remind me of the fact that all of us, leaders and the citizenry, must work harder to guarantee that knowledge becomes the backbone of our modern economy and prosperity. And let me congratulate all of you on your well-deserved graduation. Education should be a right which all of Africa's youth can exercise. Today's youth running barefoot to school could be a future leader of business, industry, or government. Education is the equalizer of opportunity. I am in this position as President of the Republic because of education. My father was a young boy from a town in Ghana called Ekropong, who lost both his father and mother at a tender age. But through perseverance and borrowing money from a relative, he burned the midnight oil to become a barrister and the historic figure that he was. Indeed, at the time I was born, my dad was still paying off monies borrowed from that benevolent relative. I therefore challenge all of you to take advantage of the immense opportunities that will be afforded you. I urge you to remain grounded and modest as you strive for excellence. Let the Almighty be your guide at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, in talking about the role of education in Africa, it is important to note that all our lives are affected by the decisions and public policy choices made by those of us who have been entrusted with the mandate of our respective peoples. It is critical, therefore, that we all buy into the one vision of a free, united, wealthy, and happy Africa. As we seek to create opportunities for all, it is clear that quality, accessible education is the fastest and most effective way to change the fortunes of our continent and join the group of developed nations and continents. Over the course of the last 3 elections in Ghana, one consensus emerged across all the various political groupings. We all agreed that the economy of Ghana had to be transformed to make it a high-income country. We agreed that graduates from our educational institutions should enter the labor market well-equipped with skills for good, well-paying jobs. To do this, our country had to move from an economy dependent on the export of raw materials to an economy of value addition. We had to process the natural resources we have to enable us reap higher benefits. It is sad that 60 years after Ghanaian independence and 57 years after Nigerian independence, the progress we have made has been much slower than it should have been. It is time to take the bold moves that will enable us to make rapid progress to transform our economy and the lives of Ghanaians, Nigerians, and Africans. A society that aims to transform itself into a modern, productive player in the global market needs an educated workforce. And that means it must get its educational policies right. Luckily for us, this is a well-trodden path, and there are many examples to learn from. The societies that have made rapid progress around the world have all put education at the heart of their development. The United States of America the first country to institutionalize free education, did so in the mid-19th century. The nations that we started independent life with, like Singapore, Malaysia, and Korea, have done it. Let us take the Singapore example. At independence from Britain in 1959, and then separation from Malaysia in 1965, Singapore had no assets other than its deep water port. Its population was illiterate and unskilled. It had few natural resources, substandard housing, and recurring conflict amongst the ethnic and religious groups that made up its population. Singapore at the time imported most of its food, water, and energy. Singapore's leaders decided to make education the focus of all their efforts at development. They saw education as central to building the economy and the nation. Once the decision was taken, they rapidly built schools and recruited teachers on a large scale. Within 6 years, they had attained universal primary education, and by the early 1970s, they attained universal lower secondary education, and they have never looked back since then. Today, Singapore is widely acknowledged as having one of the world's leading economies and most advanced and successful education systems. In a country with no natural resources, this is a remarkable feat and reiterates what one of its prime ministers famously said, and I quote, "The wealth of a nation lies in its people," unquote. Our two countries, and indeed Africa, unlike Singapore, are blessed with natural resources, and it should be easier to educate our population once we summon the courage to make the right decisions. Leadership is about making choices. It is for this reason that my government has made education one of its topmost priorities. We have decided to use the proceeds. We have decided to use the proceeds from our natural resources to help educate the population to drive our economic transformation. Instead of the revenues from our mineral and oil resources ending up in the hands of a few people, I am of the firm belief that the most equitable and progressive way of using these resources is to educate and empower our population. To this end, some 2 weeks ago, I launched the free senior high school policy to ensure that no child is denied access to secondary education. We have removed one of the biggest obstacles that currently stand in their way: cost. The cost of providing free secondary education will be cheaper than the cost of the alternative of an uneducated and unskilled workforce that has the capacity to retard our development. A recent report by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, has estimated that providing every child with access to education and the skills needed to participate fully in society would boost GDP by an average 28% per year in low-income countries for the next 80 years. The countries that have made rapid progress around the world put education at the heart of their development. Again, research has shown that people are better prepared to prevent disease and to use health services effectively when they are educated. we can conclude without any equivocation that young people who have completed at least primary or secondary education are less than half as likely to contract HIV as those with little or no schooling. Indeed, educated mothers will undoubtedly also have healthier children. According to the Center for Global Development, in many poor countries, with each additional year of schooling, people earn 10% higher wages. These earnings, in turn, contribute to national economic growth. No country has ever achieved continuous and rapid growth without reaching an adult literacy rate of at least 40%. All over the world, access to education will help in the growth of democracy, political stability, and civil society advocacy. It will also allow citizens to learn about their rights and responsibilities and help them acquire the requisite skills and knowledge to exercise them. To those of you students listening to me today, I say you are living in perhaps the most exciting times in our history. Most of you have grown up under the longest uninterrupted period of democracy in our history in Africa. This period has also coincided with the longest sustained period of growth in our economy. Democracy has been good for us, and it will be even better for us. Some say this is our time. I say this is your time, and tomorrow will be the time of your children. I want every child to attend school, not just for what they learn in books, but for the life experiences that they will gain. I want each of them to look in the mirror in the morning, every morning, and know that they can achieve anything they dream of when they complete their studies. I want them to be confident that what they study is relevant to the demands of today and of tomorrow. I want every child to be comfortable in the knowledge that when they work hard, they will be as capable as anyone else in the world. And I want parents to look upon their children with pride as they watch them mature into self-confident adults. Education is the key. Once again, let me thank Governor Okorocha for the opportunity to be part of this event. Thank you, and may God bless us all.
Please can we hear another round of applause for the special guests of honor one more time? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there are royal fathers here. I would like to just recognize a couple of them. Then we can go on to and hear from the representative of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But first, I have the pleasure of introducing to you the chairman of Nasarawa State Council of Chiefs. He is His Royal Highness Alhaji Dr. Isa Mustafa Agwai I, CFR, Emir of Lafia. Please put your hands together for him. Thank you. Allow me to introduce the Emir of Damaturu. Please put your hands together for him. Emir of Damaturu. And here's a royal father from Nasarawa State, former deputy governor of Plateau State. He is from Nasarawa State, Osu Ajiri. Please put your hands together for him. You're welcome, Your Highnesses. I understand that the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, is represented by the General Manager of NTA Owerri. Please, a round of applause. Cecilia Essien. I also have a wonderful array of ambassadors. I have the ambassador to Ethiopia, the High Commissioner of Ghana. I have the Honorable Minister for Information, Ghana, Honorable Mustafa Abdul Hamoud. Please put your hands together for him too. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you enormously. Now, just what separates this time from the graduation, we need to hear from our president, and he is represented by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, who's going to speak briefly. Round of applause for Jeffrey Onyema, please. Hey, the president is about to speak, represented by the Honorable Minister. Thank you. Thank you, sirs, madams, for that respect.
Your Excellency, the President of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, Your Excellency, the former President of Nigeria, President Olusegun Obasanjo, Your Excellency, the former Vice President of Nigeria, Dr. Alex Ekweme, former Chief of General Staff, Ebitu Ukiwe, the representative of the wife of the President, Pauline Talon, the celebrant and the governor of this wonderful state, Imo State, Governor Rochas Okorocha, and the First Lady of Imo State, governors, deputy governors, lords spiritual, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It's a very, very great and humbling honor to be here before you all to representing our president, President Muhammadu Buhari. Your Excellency, Governor Rochas, Mr. President has charged me with conveying to you his most profound and best wishes on your birthday, wishing you long life, prosperity, and all the very, very best. Your Excellency, today, in addition to being a celebration of 55 years, is also an occasion for the graduation of your college, the Rochas College. And this really, going around and seeing what you have achieved with your foundation, raises 5 issues. Charity, first and foremost. We have seen, Your Excellency Governor, the charity that you have displayed in your foundation and through your foundation. You have identified underprivileged children from not just Nigeria, but across Africa. And this is the greatest virtue of man, charity, giving unto others, especially those who don't have. And we had the opportunity of going around the college today, and we really saw the investment that has been made for others. As Winston Churchill said after during the Second World War, the former Prime Minister of the UK, after the Battle of Britain, he said that never has so much been done for so many people by so few. And I think that this is an example of so much being given to so many by so few, indeed, one or two people, including Governor Rochas Okorocha, and that is real charity. You know, today we're in a knowledge world. A global world, global village, but a knowledge economy. The world is moving from raw materials to creating wealth through knowledge. And you young ones cannot be better equipped than what you are receiving here. Education. Education, education, education. This is what will prepare you for the future, to take on the future. And as former President Obasanjo said, it should not be a future where you are looking for employment. We should be moving beyond that. You yourselves will be the engine for growth, be creating jobs through your innovation. We see around the world today how many jobs are being created through innovation, not bricks and mortars, not through petroleum or even farming, agriculture, but through the knowledge economy. You know about Microsoft, about all the other innovative initiatives across the world, generating billions and billions of dollars. And it's an asset that you all have. And if you don't have, that you are being given here in this school that you're all attending. The capacity to innovate and to create wealth. And that's exactly what we in Nigeria need. That's what we in Africa need. They say that this is the century of Africa. And if that is to be the case, it'll be because of you, the young ones. The future is in your hands, and we're depending on you for that. But also, President Muhammadu Buhari salutes the vision of Governor Okorocha, because very often what makes the world, what creates the world are visionaries, people who are able to dream big, to think out of the box, to reach out for distant dreams, things that don't look possible, who are prepared to fight to make it possible. And that is an ingredient and a quality we see in him for this initiative. It could be so easy to say, well, I don't have the time. I'm a governor, I have so much on my plate. I have to deliver on my election manifesto. It could be so easy to say that I have so many other commitments. I don't have the money. I don't have this. I don't have that. But the real pioneers, those who really change the world, are those with the big dreams, for whom nothing is impossible. No wall is too high. No river is too deep. And they reach out for that dream. And these are the people that make societies. All the big, successful societies you've seen, it's people who are ready to dream big and to reach out. The president of Ghana talked about Singapore, and that's precisely what it was. A Prime Minister, Lee Kuan Yew, who had big dreams for his country, and nothing was going to stop him achieving those dreams. Another aspect that is very important that we see here is integration. It's so heartening to see students from different African countries, to see students from different parts of Nigeria being educated. And integration is so important. In 1885, Europeans sat around the table with a map and started drawing, carving out countries in Africa. But those lines that they drew as frontiers and barriers should not be barriers for us. And so the aspect of integration that we see, Ethiopians, Guinea-Bissau, from all over Africa attending this, is precisely what we want. And President Obasanjo was a pioneer for that, with ECOWAS, with the African Union, of visionary leaders making Africa smaller, breaking down all the frontiers that separate us from other African countries. This is the future for Africa, and it's so wonderful to see it being put in practice right here. The President of Ghana, this is his third visit to Nigeria in the space of about a month. He was here to address the Defense College. He was here to welcome back our president when he came back from London. And he's here today to share this day with you. And that tells you something. The vision that there's no boundary between us and Ghana, that we are one people, we have one destiny, and one blood is coursing through our veins. And of course, the history is there, right from President Kwame Nkrumah. And this is really what we want to see in Africa today. We're pushing for greater African integration. And we are looking to you as a future to make that happen and to live that dream. President Obasanjo has so much on his plate, moving around the world, settling problems around the world, across Africa, but yet he has the time to come here to share this with you, to be on the board of this fantastic foundation. And I think, again, that shows the leadership that we want, that will invest in our youth, in our young ones, and make it possible for you, guided and inspired by them, to transform this country. And of course, we face so many challenges in our world today. We face many challenges in Nigeria. And we want you to rise beyond that, to rise beyond those challenges, be they ethnic, be they religious, across Africa, within Nigeria. And you have to take inspiration from these leaders of ours, the President of Ghana here, Governor Rochas Okorocha, President Obasanjo, to look beyond those very narrow and parochial bounds. Those things should make us stronger, should unite us. Our diversity is our strength. And this is what President Muhammadu Buhari is preaching all the time. He has 3 priorities that he talked about. Security. He wants you to grow up in peace in this country. And for that, you have to see one another as brothers and sisters. It has to be about love, about charity, as we have seen from Governor Okorocha. It has to be about good governance. It has to be about anti-corruption. And above all, it has to be also about the economy, about jobs. And the future is yours. You are there, you've been given the equipment, as they say, for you don't need to be giving somebody fish, teach them how to fish, and they can be catching the fish themselves. Governor Okorocha has given you this wonderful opportunity, and you should grab it with all your strength. And you have to dream big. Don't be constrained. As you are graduating today, going out into the outside world, you will meet some temporary failures, but you always have to keep faith. Keep hope alive. Always never give up, and you will succeed. President Muhammadu Buhari believes that his responsibility is to give you an enabling environment, a society that will allow you to flourish and to give back to the society. And I'm sure you will do that. I congratulate, on behalf of President Muhammadu Buhari, all of you who are graduating today. And the President salutes Governor Okorocha, congratulates him on his birthday, and he says, dream big and you will succeed. Thank you very much.
Right? We just heard good tidings from our president. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard of 55-5-55. Earlier on, I told you about this wonderful maxim, 55-5-55, which is a reiteration and a new resolve of the Roaches Foundation to ensure that education is far-reaching. It goes to the indigenous and exotic places. Exotic meaning Africa. Five students from each of 55 African countries are going to be given scholarships in celebration of course, the president and founder's 55th birthday. I know you applauded to that earlier on, but I'd like to hear it again. Thank you. Now, before I proceed and call some of the international students to come here, and we want to introduce them to you, they want an opportunity to have a feel of the Nigerian experience as far as the Roaches Foundation college is concerned. They'll come here, introduce themselves, mingle with you so that you can inspire them to be as great as you graduates. Now, let's proceed. I have a couple of more introductions. I have His Royal Highness Alhaji Umar Sulaiman from Nasarawa State. Please, a round of applause for him. His Royal Highness Abdullahi Muhammad Sarking Adudu from Nasarawa State. Please put your hands together for him. I also have His Royal Highness Alhaji Bilyaminu Othman, the Emir of Das, Bauchi State, is represented by the Mahadakin Das, Alhaji Dauda Ibrahim from the Das Emirate Council. Please, a round of applause for him. Thank you. I have the pleasure of introducing to you the Deputy Prime Minister of Swaziland, Senator Paul Dlamini. Please put your hands, make it loud, make it loud. Thank you. All right. She was sitting here and we wanted to throw the spotlight on her and introduce her. She is the wife of former Senate President, the wife of former Governor Imo State. Please, a round of applause for Chief Mrs. Vivian Ewenem. Please put your hands together for her. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the die is cast. Before we start graduating this wonderful selection of bright students from the Rochas Foundation colleges, allow me to introduce the international arm. So the students from our international affiliations, please, you can come to the stage. They, and when you see them walking like soldiers, trying to ferret out survival through education, because of this wonderful movement that started more than a decade ago, I want you to applaud them as they carry their flags and represent their countries ably and come to the pedestal where this all started. A round of applause for our international students. 5 students each from 55 African countries are given scholarships by the Roaches Foundation in a quest to end illiteracy, to use education as a weapon towards nation building, continental building, and that of the world. Here are your students from the international aspect of the Rochas College. They are all here, flying their colors proudly as they stand before you with one aim in mind: to get education that has been provided for ably by the Roaches Foundation. And they stand before you. And this is precursory to the world movement we are going to undertake at the Roaches Foundation here. Okay? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you waiting for? Put your hands together for them. That's it. All right, so quickly, I'll have the ambassadors come and be with them. But quickly, if His Excellency will, wow, massive numbers. All right, so I'm going to start from the back here. You tell me your name and the country you're from, okay? Fast.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abdullah Fasao. I am from Liberia.
What's your name?
My name is Zulaika Khadija Toure. I am a Sierra Leonean. My name is Ablai Toure. I am from...
Okay. All right, you'll pass the microphone to your colleagues, okay? What's your name again?
My name is Ablai Toure. I am from Guinea.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Simon Akol. I'm from South Sudan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Yusa Sila. I am a Guinean.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Faskina Joseph. I am a South Sudan.
My name is Radit Bogala. I come from Ethiopia. እኔ ለአባቴ የምመኝለት ነገር ባለው ነገር ላይ ከፍተኛ እድሜ እንዲሰጠው ነው። አመሰግናለሁ። Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Masarat Abraham. I come from Ethiopia. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And by the names of Akok Phil Garang, I'm a South Sudanese.
Okay, let's do it this way. When you finish, you pass to your colleague, okay?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Malwa. I'm a Gambian. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abdul Gadri Kuruma. I am engineer. Thank you.
Good. My name is Ibrahim Mbalo. I am from Guinea-Bissau. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Mariam Dabo. I'm from Guinea-Bissau. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Ben Mare Apistian Ngimbi. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Sheikh Namungondo. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fatima Moinike. I am a Sierra Leonean.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Koglo Esmorba. I am a Liberian.
Good evening, your friends. My name is Aliana Alfredo Tangasi. I'm from Guinea-Bissau. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adatis from Liberia. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Siaruth Bori. I am a Sierra Leonean.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a special good evening to my daddy. My name is Peculiar Daniel. I'm a Nigerian.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Usman Fall. I'm from Gambia.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ibrahim Ajane. I'm a Gambian.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ajara Tukoi Kamara. I'm a Sierra Leonean. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joseph Tsfai. I am an Ethiopian. I have a dream. We shall shake the world. We shall win Nobel Prizes for peace, unity, and intellectual development. I am very happy that the joint begins here in Roaches Foundation, College of Africa. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aman Jamal. I am from Ethiopia. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a special greeting to my mommy and daddy and all my daddies and other mommies. My name is Emmanuel Yanga. I am a South Sudanese. We are intelligent children from all countries over Africa, from Ethiopia, Guinea, Gambia, South Sudan, Sierra Leone, Liberia, from Ghana, Congo, Chad, South Africa, Nigeria, and many more. Our daddy always says, give education to the poor of the poorest, and he will be the president of tomorrow. I will become a president. You will be presidents, doctors, engineers, justices, professors, consultants. Rofoka is our foundation. Thank you, Daddy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Musu Masakwe. I'm a librarian, and a special greeting to my daddy and my mommy.
My name is Nicola Wadir de Almeida. I am from Guinea-Bissau. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aisa Tuba from Gambia. Ila weltani baba moja nonko wada dilanko o aduna am jaram.
Good evening, my name is Rose Gilabagi from Guinea.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ali Ture. I am a Gambia. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Keta Serafin. I am from Guinea. I am a student of Roaches Foundation, College of Africa. Thank you.
Good evening. Good evening, Your Excellency, student body, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and a special greeting to my daddy and my mommy. My daddy and my mommy who is keeping us here, providing everything for us. We just want to say thank you, Daddy, for what he has done for us. We don't know how to say thank you, Daddy, because you have done more than what we expected of you. Thank you, Daddy, for what you have done for us. Sometimes I would like to get to be sad because I lost my parents. But when I look, I see beautiful things. How will I be sad when everything around me is beautiful? Everything around me is gorgeous. I see my mommy, I see my daddy, I see my brothers and sisters, I see my auntie, I see my uncle. How will I be sad? I'm living in a comfortable area. I get everything I need. How will I be sad when I have everything I need? Daddy, I want to say thank you. We don't have pay for you. It's God that have pay for you. We were hearing you talking. You don't want 55 more years to add to your years. I want 100 years to add to your years. So you will live and see your good work you have started, your good work you have done. Your good work you are doing in the life of all of us, how it will come true. Give education to the poorest of the poor. They will become president. If you educate Africa, Africa will be the #1 continent in the world. Thank you for educating Africa. Thank you, Daddy. I love you, Mommy. I love you, Daddy. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Meles Molla. I'm from Ethiopia. Thank you. I love you, Daddy.
Good morning. My name is Emiliano Nababu Gomez. I am from Guinea-Bissau. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Shadrach Maurice Somba. I'm 12 years old. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Pifel Kimbembe. I'm Congolese from Congo, Brazzaville, and I'm 40 years old. Thank you everyone.
Good evening everybody. My name is Glory Manana and I come from Congo, Brazzaville.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for the international students. All right, thank you. All right, you can go. Thank you. As they walk down, give them another marvelous round of applause. Thank you. This is what the foundation is doing internationally. wonderful children, all taken up by the Roaches Foundation. That's the African project. Okay. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Kaduna State Governor, I have a political counselor to the governor. Please, a round of applause for Lawal Samaila Abdullahi. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. We are going to start the graduation process, but before that, so that you are into the mood of the ceremony, I have the pleasure of introducing to you somebody, an ex-student of Roaches Foundation College, coming here to sing. A round of applause for Miss Treasure. A round of applause. She's an ex-student. She's here again. She is wonderful. Now, the surprise we have for you is this. She's not going to sing alone. No, no, no. We decided to bring someone who you all know. Her voice, sonorous. The cadre of her vocal cords, very mellifluous. Ladies and gentlemen, she is known in Nigeria and abroad. She's a wonderful singer. The songs on her album are awe-inspiring. Let me not waste any time. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Nigerian songstress, Waje.
To give the African child a sound education. Take a child off the street, the one with no food to eat. Put a smile on their face, their fancy rays. Rescue and give every child a chance. Roaches Foundation, every child counts. Hand in hand, in one accord. Together we can help to change our world.
Oh God, help us build a solid foundation to give without counting the cost of return, to give hope to the future generation, to the glory of your name and service to mankind. Rescue and give every child a chance. Roaches Foundation, every child counts. Hand in hand, in one accord. Together we can help to save our world. Roaches Foundation, every child counts. Hand in hand, in one accord. Together we can help to save our world. Together we can help to save together we can help to change. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, put your hands together for Treasure and Waje. All right. That's a wonderful song. Wonderful song. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the graduation is upon us, and we're going to start with Ibadan School.
My pleasure to invite graduating students from the southwestern part of Nigeria, Roaches Foundation College, Ibadan. A round of applause for them as they come forward.
All right, I want to call on the principal for Ogboko. Oh.
From Ibadan, okay, Ọlọ́run wà, ọpẹ́ èmi. Ajéwọlé, Dámilọ́lá, Olúwagbémiga. Àdùbí, Samuel, Olúṣọlá. Adéṣídà, Babátúndé, Ọláníyì. Adédìran, Ọlájùwọ̀n Yusuf, Aziz, Sodiq, Ọpẹ́yẹmí, Ufia, Emmanuel, Tekukoro, David, Abiodun, Rotimi, Blossom, Toluwalashe, Atọ́lágbé, Bọ́láhàn, Bólúwatifẹ́, Cole, Dámiláre, Joseph, Ganiyu, Barakat, Adébọ́lá, Adébísí, Pamílẹ́rìn, Adédèjì, Michael, Chawa, Emmanuel, Àyànlọ́lá, Dọ́lápọ̀, Ìyanu Olúwa, Lámínà, Olúwafẹ́mi, Abubakar, Ọlámídé, Fálọlá, Ìyanu Olúwa Samuel, Okorie, Favour, Chidiebere, Akonle, Precious, Abidemi, Olufemi, Benjamin, Biodun, Ladoja, Iswat, Olamide, Ahmed, Morufat, Abisola, Kolawole, Olayitan, Mariam, Omosule, Samson, Ọpẹ́yẹmí, Fáwọlé, Fẹ́rànmi, Àjọkẹ́, Sàlàkọ́, Ìbùkún Olúwa, Ṣọládèmí, Àmọ̀ká, Phoebe, Dixon, Rebecca, Oyewole, Sunday, David, Adetunji, Moyosore, Motunrayo, Ebute, Abraham, Onuche, Afolabi, Mercy, Oluwafumilayo, Raphael, Shadrach, Promise, Fatunde, Janet, Mogbo, Ifeanyi, Kingsley, Nwosu, Joy, Chinecherem, Najofo, Chidimma, Mo, Joshua, Oluwaseun, Nwokolo, Sandra, Akonde, John, Ojo, Salahu, Idris, Ayinde, Solomon, Zacchaeus, Olamilekan, Ogini, Abiodun, Joshua, Abdul, Olumayowa, Rilwan, Oyelayo, Joshua, Bamidele, Oludele, Samuel, Adegbite, Olamilekan, Sheun, Faremi, Temitayo, Koinde, Ede Peter, Mwabike, Adams, Sadiq, Olanrewaju, Akonde, Folakemi, Ifeoluwa, Sumonu, Ridwan, Nlolom, Chibuzo, Edo, Glorious, Ofure, Odeajo, Tolulope, Dorcas, Olojede, Iyanoluwa, Felicia, Adebayo, Adenike, Asonre, Molaon, Afolabi, Emmanuel, Olanrewaju Damilola Taufikat, Salako Oreoluwa, Adefunke, Adekunle, Cousin Eniola, Ayeton Emmanuel Abiodun, Omidiora Oyewole Tosin, Inú Ọjọ́ Victory Tolúlọpẹ́, Babalola Israel Olúwafirefúnmi, Romanus Success Onuchi, Ogenerume Samuel Victor, Igubike, Isikwene Mary Chidiebere, Olushola Mayowa Ezekiel, Paul Jude Victor, Aderikomi Temitope, Mayowa Ọpẹ́yẹmí Ọlátító, Mákànjú Ọpẹ́yẹmí Bọ́látitó, Ọlálékan Alimat Ọlábísí, Adéyẹmí Taufik Okochi Prosper Ọlámilékan, Ọ̀para Evelyn Comfort, Olóyèdé Israel Oyindamola, Ọ̀kẹ́ Peter Olúwatìmílẹ́yìn, Kasali Alaba Dada, Dosumu Olúwatọ̀míwá Joshua, Olúsọ̀yà Daniel Olúwabori, Ọládùjọyè Gold John, Dada Karimat, Nwanko Princess Uchechi, Onumara Michael, Ufomba Chika Mary Jane, Sanusi Kudirat Ọpẹ́yẹmí, Ọlọ́runṣọlá Ẹwà Olúwa Elizabeth, Maduka Favour Chigozie, Afọlábí Ganiyat Dasola, Aziz Ọmọlolú Dorcas, Ọládélé Victory Olúwafẹ́rànmi, Fágbélé Olúwaṣèyí Samuel, Ọlọ́runfẹ́mi Ọlálékan Adéwálé, Gabriel Godwin Ozaze, Uba Anthony, Babalọlá Joshua Olúwadámiláre, Okunuga Ọrẹolúwa Elizabeth, James Goswell Owoyo, Adébọ̀wálé Oyindamola Kadijat, Samuel Temilolúwa Oyeládùn, Ayọ̀délé Mariam Ọmọyẹni, Òkèdàrẹ Olúwaṣeun Àkàngbé, Ọlálẹ́yẹ Esther Ìyanu-Olúwa, Godwin Christiana Ẹ̀ka-Ètè, Adébóyè Abíọ́dún Akínníyì, Nwaneri Moses Ikechukwu, Onípẹ̀dé Owólabí Tóbi, Adékọ̀yà Ayọ̀mídé Jamiu, Pópóọlá Olúwatóbi Samuel, Òjó Bólúwatifẹ́ Adéjùmọ̀kẹ́, Yusuf Abisola Zainab, Ìlọ̀rí Ẹniọlá Abọ́sẹ̀dé, Ubong Victoria Enotobong, Ọlátúbọ̀sún Tóbilọ́ba Mary, Lawal Fọláhànmí Adéwùmí, Adéọ̀gá Olúwakẹ́mi Ọmọwùmí, Yusuf Akórèdé Koham, Dúrójayé Ṣeun Adédèjì, Àmọ̀ó Samson Adédèjì, Ọládìméjì Ọmọwùmí Ìyábọ̀dé, Ọláyẹmí Blessing Victoria, Gbádébọ̀ Deborah Ọpẹ́yẹmí, Ògúnṣọlá Deborah, Ayọ̀dìméjì Ọ̀rẹ́lùsì, Adébáyọ̀ Deborah Ìyanu Olúwa. Ọlábọ̀dé Gabriel Ṣẹ́gun. Adéwọlé Gideon Olúwafẹ́rànmi. Adégòkè Daniel Ìfẹ́ Olúwa. Oyèkúnlé Sodiq Oyèdèjì. Adéníyì Peter. Esefedikwa Clement. Akínyẹmí Samson Ayọ̀délé. Àlàó Ìdòwú Ọlámídé. Jẹ́milẹ́yìn Mercy Tèmítọ́pẹ́. Àbísọ́lá Zainab Olúwatóbi. Ọláwọ̀yìn Ọlámídé. Adébàjò Adéníkẹ́ Adébùkọ́lá. Amúbíkọ́ Martin Dèjì. Òtúkọ̀yà Timothy Adéníyì. Babalẹ́jẹ́ Bọ́lájí Mùyí. Àjàó Olúwakẹ́mi. Luke Ọlúchi. Adéníyì Linda Olúwapẹ̀lúmi. Àkànní Aishat Yétúndé. Ọládìméjì Abíọ́dún Deborah. Ọ̀yákamọ̀ Miracle Deborah. Fádàrè Ṣesí Adéyínká. Ọládìméjì Barakat Jọláyẹmí. Rájí Bọ́lájí. Àfọlábí Àbáyọ̀mí John. Yusuf Abiola Faidat. Adédèjì Abdul Hafiz Ọlámídé. Pópóọlá Rufus Olúwadámiláre. Ìjùbíkè Kelechi Precious. Ayọ̀délé Edu Káṣọpẹ́ Fólúwa. Rájí Taufikat Adédoyin. Adégbùyì Olúmídé Adékúnlé. Yusuf Moshood Abiola. Awóbàjò Olúwaṣeun Ìbùkún. Fádàrè Fẹ́mi Samuel. Adédòkun Malik. Abdulkarim Mustapha Ọláwálé. Ọlárẹ̀wájú Adams Olúwatóbi. Akíntayọ̀ Victoria Ọlámídé. Olúṣẹ́gun Olúfẹ́mi Babátúndé. Ayọ̀lá Anna. Ògúnkọ̀yà Oyíndàmọ́lá Cecilia. Adékànmí Gideon Ṣèyí, Ọbálájà Yétúndé Adéyẹmí, Jimoh Olúwatóyọ̀sí, Fáníyì Tìmílẹ́yìn Isaac, Ogano Ovoke Emmanuel, Bámikárere Samuel Ìfẹ́olúwa, Hobson Olúwatópè Samuel, Gbogbo Motúnráyọ̀ Esther. Precious Tìmílẹ́yìn. Jọ̀mọ̀lé fẹ́ràn mi, Àlàbí pẹ̀lú mi, Àkísọ̀yà Ọlámídé, Ọmọlé Grace, Umonia Kòfónímẹ̀, Agbọ̀nà Ọdún Ayọ̀, Ọlárewájú Kọ́hìndé, Pópóọlá Olúbùnmi, Ògúnúbí pẹ̀lú mi, Adéyẹfà Christiana Adédayọ̀, Ọlágbàmí Deborah, Adébáyọ̀ Àánú Olúwapọ̀, Wáógèlè Deborah, Wágòdò Deborah, Ọ̀sígwe Joy, Onífádé Abíọ́dún, Àríọlá Dámilọ́lá, Akísọ̀yà Kọ́hìndé, Adéjùmọ̀ Memunat, Ahmed Khadijat, Adéribigbe Ọdúnayọ̀ Ruth. A round of applause for the graduating student from RFC Ibadan.
All right. I would like to call on the principal for Kano State. The principal for Kano. Thank you, sir. All right, I want to call on dignitaries. We need 5 dignitaries. I want the Deputy National
Please, we just have some few minutes, and I would request that Your Excellencies may help. Our dignitaries are getting tired, but we'll do the much we can do in the next 15 minutes. And for those of you who will not, we'll find a way to shake your hands, okay? Thank you very much. But we won't stay more than 15 minutes more from now. So we don't take so much time on your time. You've been here for too long. So we'll make it faster now. Is that Kano? Is this Kano? Okay. Where's the principal?
Please, we need a couple. We need 4 dignitaries, please, madam. Will you? Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. So, some here.
Abubakar Ibrahim, Bashir Mohammed, that is Kanu. Yeah, that is one. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's. What's the next school, please? What? Just, please. Just students, line up. Let's go. Jos. Can I have the principal of Jos, please? Thank you.
distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating students Itodo Sunday from Roaches Foundation College, Jos, Josephine Matthew, Vincent Chinedu Peter, Benjamin Ako, Samson Kiwani, Nanden Ponka, Samuel Nyam, Okelewi Livinus, Alex Zakaria, Mark Munen Johanna, Jacob Julius, Isaac Best, Peter Shedrack, Jeremiah Norman. Those are graduating students from Rochas Foundation College, Jos.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the President, Republic of Ghana, Your Excellency, former President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, Your Excellency, former Vice President, Dr. Alex Ekweme, our dear Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, representing our dear President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and them, Pauline Talin, representing the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Your Excellency, my brother Governor of Abia State, National Chairman of our party and principal officers of our national party, Your Excellencies, the Deputy Governors, particularly Kano, Benue, and so many of them. Let me, at this point, announce that the Deputy Prime Minister of Swaziland has just arrived not too long ago, all the way from Swaziland. Your Excellency, you are most welcome. And the children of Swaziland are on their way, coming, courtesy of the Queen's mother. So very soon, you'll be receiving your brothers and sisters. Ambassador Ethiopia, have you been here? I didn't know. Your Excellency, the Ambassador of Ethiopia, and Your Excellency, Deputy Governor of Ebonyi State, the DG of Southeast Governors Forum, Your Excellency, my friend, Ambassador Liberia. I think I omitted a lot of protocol. The chairman of our party, APC, Imo State, my royal father, Emir of Lafia, who just came with a lot of entourage. Your Royal Highness, you are most welcome. Please, at this point, I'd like to request that will all the graduating students of Rochas Foundation College, Oboko, please rise. Rochas Foundation College, Oboko, please rise. We'll have to do a group graduation now because of time. On the power conferred on me by the board of Rochas Foundation, on behalf of the entire board and particularly the vice president of the foundation, I hereby confirm you graduates of their schools with all the rights and privileges thereto. and I wish you good luck. Please, you may sit. Will all the graduating students of Rochas Foundation College, Owerri, please rise. Owerri is the largest in number here. Owerri, on the authority conferred on me by the board as president of Rochas Foundation, particularly the vice president, I hereby confirm you graduates of Rochas Foundation College, Owerri. You may please sit. All the graduating students of Rochas Foundation College. Who are those in the front here? Just, all of you? Please just rise. Oh. Standing on the power conferred on me as the president of Rochas Foundation, I hereby confirm you graduates of Rochas Foundation Colleges. Thank you. Ibadan has been duly. But now, will all the graduating students of Rochas Foundation College, Ibadan, please rise again? And if you like, make some noise. On the same power conferred on me as the president of Rochas Foundation Colleges nationwide, I hereby confirm you graduates and graduates of Rochas Foundation College, Ibadan. Which other one now? Will all the graduating students from Rochas Foundation College, Kano, please rise? If you like, you can make some noise. Rely on the same authority conferred on me as the president of the Rochas Foundation Colleges, Kano inclusive, I hereby confirm you graduates of. You may say it. I want to specially thank Your Excellency, the Ambassador of Slovak to Nigeria. Please rise. Your Excellency, Mr. Ambassador, please rise. And may I have the privilege of having you come forward on the high table, please? Thank you very much. Please come forward. Put your hands together for His Excellency. Your Excellency, the Ambassador, Your Excellency, the Brazilian Ambassador to Nigeria, please rise. Brazzaville. Please rise. Put your hands together for His Excellency. And can he come forward here, please? You may wish to, Your Excellencies, you are equally invited to please extend your greetings and warm regard to His Excellency, the President of Nigeria and President of Ghana, and the host of them. His Excellency and my friend, the Southern Sudan Ambassador to Nigeria, please rise. Put your hands together, please. Can you come forward here, please? Thank you. I think at this point, the number is too large. His Excellency, the President of Republic of Ghana, had wished to have pictures with all of you. And the father of the day, President Olusegun Obasanjo, would have done that, but your number is too large. And we're not able to give awards to the best students in these various schools. This will take another 1 hour. So tomorrow, all the students will come back here at exactly 4 o'clock for your allowances. You know what I'm talking about? I don't mean transport money. I mean your university school fees. And you know, we agreed that only those who are performing well in their school will be given these checks. Am I right? Can we sing fell and fell out? Pass and what? And fell and what? So if you know you have not done well in your university papers, don't come tomorrow. Only those who have plus. My children, my children. At this point, let me now officially welcome all of you to the Silver Club of Roaches Foundation. You are now members of the Silver Club of Rochas Foundation. By this admission today, you now have your certificate, Diploma in Philanthropy, tomorrow. You'll be issued your Diploma in Philanthropy. What that means now is, as a member of the Silver Club, you can come and have handshake with me. That's why I'm having a handshake with you. You remember? Because you are now silver. But the moment you get to bronze, then you can call me on phone and I will answer. But if you move from bronze to gold, then you can come and we'll have dinner and lunch and travel abroad. But when you now rise to platinum, when you have been a president or governor of your state, I will now come to you and you no longer come to me. So you must work hard to get to the Platinum Club. And when you come there, I will invite President Olusegun Obasanjo as the chairman of the board to be with me on that day where we shall visit you as Platinum Club member. How many of you want to get to Platinum Club member? You remember you all promised me when you were kids that upon graduation and upon successful life, that all of you will buy me aircraft. Remember? In your year one, all of you promised to buy me aircraft. Is aircraft still there? Okay, by the grace of God, I'll ride these aircrafts. But if I don't ride it, in spirit somewhere I will ride it. God bless my children. God bless my children. Are you happy? I want you to do something for me. For the visiting president of the Republic of Ghana, I want you to all rise, all graduates, to please give a resounding hand of applause to the visiting president of Republic of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo. How many bosa do you want to give him? 10 bosa. Okay, give him 10 bosa. In the same vein, are you ready? The President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammad Buhari, please give him a resounding round of applause. Honorable Minister, you might take a bow. And also give him 10 bosa. Honorable Minister, collect all this bosa and give it back to the President. At this point, please, the First Lady of Nigeria,
who has been helping to coordinate this Roaches Foundation College of Africa. She's been calling all the first ladies of African countries. She's ably represented by them, Pauline Tallinn. Can you please give her a resounding round of applause? If you like, you can make some noise. Thank you. You may be seated. And to Baba. Don't shout too much before the ceiling comes down. Please give. What do you want to give him? What do you want to give him? Huh? Bosa? Can you give him a big round of applause now? Make some noise. And give him 10 bosa. Thank you. And at this point, we have the visiting Deputy Prime Minister of Swaziland. Can you give him a big round of applause? And I would like you to now, the one-time Vice President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, a scholar per excellence, a man, even when he left office, decided to go back to school, emphasizing on the importance of education. Put your hands together for Dr. Alex Ekweme. How many of you want to build like him when you grow up? Make some noise. Okay, now, you can now sit down. You, the students of Rochas Foundation College or whatever, here in your uniform, rise. Will you rise? Now, what can you say to your seniors? Can you give them a big round of applause? Can you tell them, we love you? Now, can you now give them 3 bosa? Put your hands together for yourself. And I want to call your teachers. All the teachers here, please come forward. Principals, come forward now quickly. Now line up. This is your time. Can you now put your hands to your teachers as they come forward? Thank you. These are the principal officers of your schools. What do you want us to do for your teachers? What can we do for them? What? Put your hands together for your teachers. Are you sitting down? Stand up and give them a big round of applause. And at this time, I want you to go this way and make sure you take a handshake with the dignitaries. That is your salary for today. Put your hands together for your teachers that have done so well. And this young man that has been doing very well, come. Who wants to be a millionaire? He has been your MC since. Do you like him? Put your hands together for Frank Edeho. Who was the millionaire? Big Brother. Voice of Big Brother. Do you watch Big Brother? This is the voice of Big Brother. Let him say hello to you.
This is Big Brother.
Put your hands together for him. Is General Bitukiwe here? It's not here. It couldn't have been here. No, it's not here. If it's here, I would like to. Please, and can you rise, all the graduates, and please, for all the royal fathers who came from 1,000 kilometers away from Latvia, from Duse, from Bauchi, from everywhere. Can you put your hands together for them, please? I would like to recognize Ambassador Brylin Tisinge, the AU Agriculture Ambassador. Put your hands together for her. I think with this, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. God bless you, and we shall meet here tomorrow. Be in your normal attire, because we are going to... Thank you, and God bless. Thank you. Please sit down.
All right. All right. All right, graduates. We're going to do something. Photographers, get ready. We're going to do something. We must capture this epic moment. What we're going to do, all the graduates, please rise. Okay. All right. Remove it. You know now. You know. Okay. Now I'm going to... How are we going to do this? I'm going to count you down. When I count you down, when I reach the last part of the countdown, you throw your hat so that the photographers will catch you. Me, I will catch you too. Okay, are you ready? Wait, His Excellency, the President will want to see this happen. So, this is beautiful. Hey, shake it. I know what I'll do. I will snap myself inside too. I'll just do. And the
DJ will call me and Madam. Where's DJ? Before you throw your cap, where's DJ? Is DJ here? DJ, give me the hottest. And may I have the pleasure of inviting Her Excellency to the dance floor. DJ.
DJ, oh yeah. Hey! Can we get music, please? Can we get music, please? Music. Are you ready? All right. Guys, can we have music, please? No, the graduates say no. Oh yeah, let's see another one. Let's see another one. What? Oh? Oh! Ashere! Whoa! By Olamide. Whoa? Do you have whoa? Eh? Okay. You know what we are going to do?
It's 2-7.
That's not it now, see?
I might not kill nobody, but I'm gonna cause a little havoc. Cause I'm about to dance my life away to this. I don't wanna hurt nobody. I might not kill nobody, but I'm gonna cause a little havoc.
let's go. Let's see. Come on. Hey, hey. All right, thank you. All right, stop. You people like party. See this guy. We didn't even. I was saying, hey, cut the music. We were looking for someone to come. So His Excellency told me we need students to come and dance. This guy just looked and decoded and said, they want dancers, and he started running to the stage. Very good. We're going to do a countdown now. Which slogan do you want for us to count down with? Rofosa. All right. Are you ready? So what we are going to do is we're going to say Rofosa 5 times. Rofosa, 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 Rofosa. At the 5th time, when you say Rofosa, then you throw at the same time. Let's practice. Don't throw your hats. Just throw your hands. Let's practice. Don't throw your hats. Let's practice. Let's do Rofosa. After Rofosa, we throw. That's Rofosa, 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 Rofosa. Then you throw. Okay? You got that? Okay, let's do it for real. I know. You are graduates now. You understand. All right. Are you ready? Okay, we're going to do Rofosa 5 times. Rofosa, 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 Rofosa. Then we throw our hats. Wait. Photographers, are you ready? Better capture this, because it's an epic moment in the history. Okay, let me get it there. Aha. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Rofosa, 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 Rofosa. Put your hands together for yourselves. Congratulations. God bless you. A round of applause one more time for the Roaches Foundation. All right. God bless you. Good night and good luck.
How many times I got to let you know? Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Money, girl, you are killing me. Sweetie boy.
All right. Okay, halt. All right. Okay. National anthem. National anthem. All right, just the Nigerian national anthem. All right, can we have the procession music? Sit down, please. Let the dignitaries go. Okay, no problem. All right. Okay, no problem. So thank you, everybody, and God bless you. Good luck, and good night.